Hello, my friends. This is Andy over at Today's CBD Oil. Today is a great day, and I have some information that you want to listen to, whether you want to change your life physically or you want to change your life financially. And I'm driving to San Diego, which I'll get into a little bit more in just a second, but I'm on my way to San Diego and began to think about a few things and had to pull over to the stop that's on the way to San Diego. And just so that I could do this Facebook Live, because I really got to thinking about the difference CBD oil has made in my life, and I just wanted to share it with you. And then I talked to a few people over the last couple of days that shared their experience with CBD oil. Hey, Paul. And then I wanted to talk about the financial stuff. So for those of you that are not using CBD oil yet as a dietary supplement and haven't decided to give it a shot, because I think in the majority of cases it does make a difference with people, and there are going to be some that it doesn't. But I'm just always want to share my experience because, and I think it's important. But the thing I got to thinking about today for myself is that, as you know, I have shared before that I have dealt with some anxiety issues, some, just some things that happen. Paul will understand that there's some things that we've had to deal with as police officers and that kind of stuff that kind of affect you as you go down the road. And then I had post-concussion syndrome from a couple of major crashes. Plus I played hockey, pole vaulted, and played football. So I had all those things going on. So I would say the last few days have been very challenging. I was part of a group of people, a small handful of people that were responsible to making 111 people #1 best-selling authors in 3 days. So here I was in a room, Carmen, hello Carmen, with these people. You have issues that you have to deal with. You have to deal with Amazon issues, internet problems, people that don't know how to simply cut and paste or follow directions. And there's only like 5 of us who are responsible for all 111 people and getting them to a position where they could become a best-selling author, many of them becoming a #1 best-selling author. So just imagine the people crying to you, coming to you with issues that they should have not be having, and doing that over a 3-day period, plus staying late up at night, networking, talking to people, that kind of stuff. Yes, Paul. Yeah. I'm glad that your wife is taking it and you're having good results. That's one of the things I want to talk about for sure. Thank you, Robert. And so that happened in 3 days. At the same time, I have a huge custody thing going on right now in relationship to my kids, trying to get them into a school system where they can get the education that they deserve. And that is happening at the same time. I'm on my way back to San Diego after driving from San Diego to see my kids, cooking for them, getting them, spending some time with them and hanging out with them. And then now I'm returning to San Diego so that I can testify in a federal court case. And if any of you have ever had to testify at all, imagine testifying in a federal court case in front of a federal judge with the opposing side who hates your guts and will obviously rake me through the coals, which they often do. And so I'm telling you all this not for any other reason than to tell you that my last few days have been fairly stressful. Oh, plus I have a product that I'm creating with a gentleman who struggles with the English language. So all that going on, and I am perfectly, as far as I can tell, calm. I have no anxiety. My stomach, which normally can be very kind of iffy during these periods of time of stress, is not. And I believe that the dietary supplement, CBD oil, has really allowed that to be the case with me. Knowing myself. Right? I'm driving back and forth 2 hours. There's traffic, testifying court cases, responsible for those 111 people along with some other people. I spoke on stage at this event. I also pitched a product of my own at another event in front of about 30 people. So just if you could just put yourself in that position. I'm not trying to say anything about myself. Please understand that. I'm just saying that would cause somebody to have a little bit of stress, right? And that's not what I'm feeling right now. Obviously, here I am on with you telling you about it. So that's one thing. The other thing, I can see that people are reordering because I am an affiliate with HempWorks. And so the good news is if they weren't reordering, right? If they weren't reordering, that means it's not helping them. I'm seeing so many people reorder. And that is very, very positive. Paul Byer just came on and said that his wife is enjoying what's happening with her with CBD oil. I see Robert Block on and a number of other people that are watching. So if you have not given a shot, the reason I feel comfortable telling you, hey, give it a shot for some of these things, some of the symptoms that you may have because of some other things you haven't going on, is because there's no side effect. It would be different if you said take an opiate, or take some other pill that has a list of side effects, including stroke, death, heart attack, you name it. This has none of those, right? It's a pure CBD oil that has no known side effects. The only thing, hey Jason, I was so happy to talk to you last couple days over Messenger, and I'm glad that you're following this and have an interest in what it is I'm doing. I really appreciate you as a friend, Jason, and all of you, all the other people that are on too. I just wanted to point out Jason's my only friend, and that may not be the case always either. Just kidding. And so the reordering is a very, very positive thing. And so the last thing I want to tell you about, as far as the good news about it as a dietary supplement, hey Tracy, is that cool. I appreciate you too, Jason. And Trina, hey, how you doing? Is that at the event where these 111 authors were so many people that when they saw my book, Today's CBD Oil, that went to #1 bestseller in many categories internationally, by the way, they had stories. There were people that had stories. There was a woman who has triplets, and one of her triplets has seizures, or had seizures. Since taking a CBD oil product, the child no longer has any seizures. And I'm going to be interviewing her and getting her story. And I think that's something that, again, I owe it to people that are possibly in that same boat to hear her story and to know at least what we believe is this a possible solution for that. I'm careful with my words, not because I want to come out and don't want to come out and say something. It's just because I have to be careful with my words, because if I get into an area outside a dietary supplement, then we can get into trouble. Oh no, I'm in a parking lot at a rest stop in between San Diego and at Camp Pendleton. Oh yeah, no, I'm not. I'm in a parking lot. And so, the lady with the triplets and the one that has the seizures, amazing story. She didn't know that I had anything to do with CBD oil. She just was sharing her story with me, and I said, "Do you have any idea what kind of book I'm writing right now?" And she goes, "No." And I told her, and she goes, "You got to be kidding me." All right. So next, I'll just tell you another one. There was plenty more stories, but I'm gonna tell you one more because I know your time is valuable, and that is a surgeon. I'm going to interview a surgeon. She helps people with pain with her surgeries, specifically regarding the spine, I believe, is most of her work involves the spine. And her main thing that she likes to suggest to people is CBD oil. And I cannot wait until you meet her. She's fabulous. She's a genius. She's smart. She's an awesome person. She is a medical trained surgeon. And I'm going to get her story out to you because she has no hesitation in telling people that CBD oil is a great dietary supplement for people that are in that kind of condition for their symptoms that they're getting from whatever it is that they're ailing them. Hey, Rye, it was great spending some time with you. All right, so those are the things, right? So I know that I'm able to do what I do now with everything that's going on, dealing with all these things, and doing it in a way with a smile on my face and with a positive attitude because I'm healthier because of the supplement that I'm taking. Hey, Kristen, do you still have my shorts? Do you have I like that you called them my undies. Those aren't undies. Those of you that has seen her post, those are my swim trunks, which I guess is equally as bad. But either way, so Kristen has my undies. That's stressful too, by the way, that somebody has my undies. All right. Oh, so all that. People are reordering. Obviously, it's working. I've met some people that should know, right? A medical surgeon knows well enough about stuff to know that by giving suggesting CBD oil to their patients is a positive thing, right? She would not do it, right, if she did not know that it was a positive thing, and that, again, there's not going to be any negative outcome if it doesn't work, right? That's the thing, right? The only thing is that it could work out well. At minimum, nothing can happen, and with no side effects and no negative effects from trying it. All right, so there's that. And then now the financial part. Now, those of you that are interested in just simply, wow, am I still on? My phone just crashed, but yet I'm still live. Please, somebody type in there, let me know if I'm still live. That was really odd. my phone completely crashed for a second, and I had to come back to the app. So if somebody can, I know there's 11-second delay, so if somebody can type you're still on or you're back on or something like that, that would be great. I would appreciate that. You're alive. You are. Oh, okay, cool. That was so bizarre. I've never had that happen before. My phone is burning up, though. It's hot. Because the information I'm giving to you is hot. Okay, now let's talk about the financial side of things. All right, so there's no doubt those of you that want to be in the business and be an affiliate, especially those of you that are in other countries, is that there's some difficulty with that right now. So Canada, New Zealand, Australia, it is not possible to get the CBD oil delivered to you. Europe, of course, has never been one that's been open, at least not until, oh my gosh. All right. I'm so sorry. I don't know why that keeps happening, but it's crashing. So I'm gonna hurry up and get this message out. But if you're in those countries, New Zealand, if you are in India, if you're in China, maybe not China. Let me leave out China because China's weird. Not weird in a bad way, just weird that I don't understand how they work. But other countries, yeah, you know how sensitive people are, so I don't want to upset anybody. That if you're in those other countries, Africa, let's say that one, that you can sell to your clientele, to your list, to your people that are in the United States. So just because you're in another country doesn't mean you can't sell CBD oil or be an affiliate with CBD oil and take advantage of what is right now a very new industry and be there at the beginning stages, be like a founder of some sort or a pioneer in what's happening right now with CBD oil. You can, right? You can still sell to the United States because it's being shipped, right? You're working with a company that's in the United States that's shipping within the United States, right? You can do that, and you could blow. Oh my gosh! Or what? Getting it. This is the craziest thing. All right, I'm gonna get off. But what I want you to let you know that you can sell within the United States. Then the other thing is that we are going to be going live. We being all of us at HempWorks, as far as I know, is going to be opening in the ability to sell in Europe is going to be happening soon. Shipments of CBD oil are already going, as far as I've been told, in another private message type of thing, to Europe to prepare for when it gets opened up in Europe, and that's something like 26. 29, I don't know what the number is. Jason probably knows the number of countries that are in the EU that CBD oil will be available. It's coming soon. And so if you sign up now, if you get your distributor set up, your affiliate, everything all linked up, you get your website going, your Facebook page going, all that stuff, when it opens, you're going to hit the ground running and be ready to go. You'll be the first on the ground in the EU selling to people who need it and who would benefit from the health benefits of CBD oil. Oh my, this conversation, and it couldn't have happened at a worse time. But these things happen with the internet, and I apologize for the things that we're not in control of, right? And again, thanks to CBD oil, I'm just going to go with it, and I'm not going to be all stressed out. But I'm hoping you're getting the message. So I will come on later on. I will repeat this message maybe later on this evening when I get done with federal court and get back home and get in my studio. We'll go into a little bit more detail, and I may have some more information for you, all right? So if you're just on the fence and you're not sure whether you should try it, try it. If you're on the fence and not understanding whether or not have not decided yet, cannabis is legal in all 50 states, yes. Yes. But that's good. But the shipment of the product into the EU, as far as I know, is not being allowed for right now. And again, all this information is coming so quickly. It's changing so quickly. Jason and others, it is interesting how things are working. Okay, this is the last time. I'm ending this. I will see you later in my studio. I'll have more information. It won't be as hurried, and I apologize for all the glitches. Not my fault. All right, talk to you later. Bye.